Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is going to be your tarot forecast for the week of February 19th through to the 25th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, and laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for the Scorps. First up, we have Major Arcana, Justice, in the upright position, followed then by the Five of Swords in the reverse position. And next we have the Two of Swords, upright, followed then by Major Arcana of the Sun in the upright position. And lastly, we have the King of Cups in the upright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, for your overall energy, Scorpio, you have the Justice card in the upright position. Well, the Justice card mainly speaks of just that, justice. It could be that the overall theme for the week for you guys is maybe a karmatic situation could be unfolding perhaps this week for some of you, because the Justice card does speak of karma. Sometimes it's a need to balance a situation out, perhaps that some of you have been dealing with, perhaps even on a profound level. It is Major Arcana. It could be that there's a need to balance a situation out. It could be that you're dealing with a situation in your life that could have been long-standing, and the time has come now to balance out the scales here and to find balance and justice in the situation. It could be for some of you that this situation will come upon you and it'll be there for you to deal with, and in some situations maybe it's you sort of seeking out justice in order to balance the scales in some area of your life. It's some pretty intense energy. It's in the upright, which is very good news, because it looks like the justice in this situation will be done. The balance will be found. So coming into the week, you have the Five of Swords in the reverse position. Five of Swords is a card that I prefer to see inverted as opposed to upright like this, because this is a card that can speak of conflict, and sometimes it's victory, but it's at a huge cost. This is when we're in conflict with another or group of other people, and things can get pretty nasty. When it's inverted like it is, though, this can represent coming out of conflict. We're no longer wishing to argue the point, or to be conflicted with a certain person or situation or a group of people any longer. So that's really good with the justice here. It could be that if you were in long-standing conflict with someone, for example, perhaps the justice will come here to balance things out and to have some kind of fair and balanced conclusion. So if it's a long-standing situation, this is very, very good. It's very promising that the conflict will come to an end, and things will be very fair, balanced, and just. And the card is also the Five of Swords in reverse is paired with the Two of Swords in the upright position. Now, this is a card that speaks of needing to make a decision, but sometimes we don't want to look at the two options we have. That's why the blindfold is on, I believe. But it's sometimes we just don't want to look at the situation for what it really is, and that's why we're having trouble making a decision or avoiding making the decision. But when the Two of Swords comes here, shows up in a reading, there is definitely a need to make a final call, a decision on something. Looks like it could be connected to this justice situation and the Five of Swords reversed. Maybe for some of you, it's a choice to come out of conflict, and then you have to make a decision as to whether to walk away from a situation permanently or to stay and try to work it out, because we always have free will and we always have choices. So perhaps for some of you, that's what the situation is. Now that the conflict has been resolved, do we go back into that situation and risk perhaps it happening again if it's a repeated pattern, or do we walk walk away and take a different road and just agree to disagree and let it go at that. Either way, there's a need to make a decision, it looks like, at the beginning of the week, when peace and harmony and balance is restored to a situation, but then there's a decision, it looks like, immediately after that needs to be made. Now, moving on towards the weekend of the 23rd, you have Major Arcana, the Sun in the upright position. Very lovely energy. This speaks of vitality returning and can speak of victory and success. It's beautiful energy indicating attainment for our goals. So moving forward and going towards something that we, really is really important to us, because this is Major Arcana. So it could be in some area of your life, you will obtain a major victory, or success will be coming your way in some whatever area of your life that you're really working towards and really feeling confident towards. You will find success in that. So the last card you have for the read is the King of Cups in the upright position. This is a court card, so it could be representing another water sign, Scorpio like yourself, or that of Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, this could be a person who's very important to you on the weekend. This could be representing a friend, a boss, significant other. If not, then it could just be representing your own energy. Any way you slice it, Scorpio, this is really good energy. The King of Cups in the upright position. This is somebody who has a really good, strong foothold over their emotions. If you have to deal with somebody like this, say on the weekend, the King of Cups is also very compassionate and very understanding on an emotional level. So it could be that if you need to speak with somebody, they could be giving you this type of energy back, which is really good. But chances are it's your own energy, Scorpio, because this is water energy. And it could just be that at the end of the week, you feel like you're in your own power. You're feeling really good on the emotional front, and you're feeling very strong, and you've got a good hold on your emotions. You're feeling very stable and very much in your own power. So wonderful reading here, Scorpio. Looks like something rather intense could be coming your way, but it looks like an overall victory. Justice will be done. There's justice here, and there's victory and success here, and it leaves you feeling extremely emotionally stable. There's just a need to make a decision, and it's going to be different for all of you. So I hope this reading helped you, Scorpio. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye for now.